All right, looks like everything's working. First lines of the morning going down.
A great part of the great outdoors, North Country Outdoors Radio.
It's 7:24. I got going early. Because heck, it was really light before 7 o'clock, so I was in the shop getting ready to go. So I'm going to have lines in the water before 7:30 this morning. Hi, everybody. Kurt Quinnell back on Lake of the Woods with what is, well, going to be the final trip for me in the fish house today. When I get done, I'm pulling this in. Here comes the first line. I'm pulling the first house in this morning. The house in this morning. Okay. And then when I go out again, I'll just be outside. It's going to get really, really nice. Well, it's going to get really, really weird first. This is Sunday morning, and Monday we're supposed to get rain and snow. Tuesday inches, all right? Then Tuesday we're supposed to get mostly rain. The temperatures are going to wildly fluctuate from 20 degrees to 45 degrees during the day. And for the 4 days this week, we'll have a really nice warm day, followed by a cold, rainy, wet day, followed by a day probably in between. So yesterday, I was fishing on the good side of that crack we've been talking about, and fishing was really good. And that crack went nuts on us. So we came out in the morning, we knew something was going to happen. So I fished about an hour, and then I quit, and there are 5 local houses over there, and we took them all back across that crack before it got any worse. Now, a crack might heal up today. Wind's blowing from the other direction. We had warm temps and a strong south wind yesterday. That's been kind of an issue. South winds, when the ice isn't so thick, that opened up that crack big. So we got back across that, so everything's fine over there. But I moved just west. I'm in the same depth. Well, no, I'm a foot shallower. It says 33 here, and I was 34 before. So I am just a little bit shallower. And I drilled the holes out here yesterday and fished for 20 minutes. And said, well, Sunday's going to be it. I'm going to come out Sunday morning, so the hole didn't freeze up much. As far as the reports go, this is at the end of February, which is this week. That's when it starts getting really busy up here through March. But heck, starting right away in March, we're going to have many days in a row of 45 and 50 degrees. I don't know what that's going to do. And just like everything else, you hang on. When your trip days are coming, call ahead. Call where you're going. I got a fish here. You gonna come out and bite me right away? Come on, buddy. Oh, he looked at it. Because things might stay good for a long time. I'm just looking at Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday for my stuff. I'm going to want to be on shore. And I could actually pull this back out. That's not a big issue, but it's going to get nice. Heck, I'll fish outside when it's nice. There we go. So, it's 7:29. I've been fishing just a few minutes. And here comes the first one. And it's the same thing I was getting the other spot. With a treble hook, you cannot. Get going, buddy. Off he goes. All right, good. Well, all right. That's similar to what I had in the other spot that was so good. The thing about, I'm deep, not as deep as I was, but the new thing is if you're fishing deep, catch what you're going to catch and then quit. Don't sit and beat up on fish. in that deep water. Okay. The only thing about that is, most of the fish you're going to catch are going to be smaller. All right. Now I kept 14-inch saugers, 14 and a half saugers. They didn't really have any photo fishing at the end of the day. Now, if I'd have stayed out there and fished and pounded away on those little fish all day, I'm very confident that I'd have had a couple of nice walleyes in the bucket, pike on during the day, maybe a burbot. But when you take the first 4 or 5 that you get, well, it's going to be smaller fish. That's what came on. Well, so far, this is just like my other spot. Well, what, you just going to leave me alone? Leave me hanging here? There it is. Okay. Here's 2. $7.31. Let me turn this up just a little bit. So. Whoa. One did me a favor and got off. The sauger, that is. Oh, I thought, well, this is a nice one. Get going. Come on. Well, that's 2. Notice his eyes are bugging out a little bit. We'll keep this one. All right, 1 in the bucket. And that was over 13 inches, but those eyes are bugging up, or if the bladder's coughed up into their throats. And I don't know that they can't recover from that. I don't know if the eyes bugged out, what makes them go back in. I don't know. So, fishing this deep water, I'll keep them a little bit smaller than I normally do if they look like they're in trouble. Heck, if you look back into November, it looked like, heck, we'd be fishing, boy, right after Thanksgiving. We had ice quick. Here comes other fish. And then the weather warmed up. Look at this guy's coming in. Come on, bite me. Boom, got him. This is a better one. Whoa! I think I got my other line now. But this one, I tell you, they're in pretty good shape. I got a big mess here. I might wind up keeping this one too. Coming up, boom, got him. What time is it? 7:36. So, wow, these are nicer. I'm definitely going to measure this one. Here, buddy. Well, this also, boy, he is in good shape. Well, this is a 15-incher. 15-inch sauger. He comes up there. Oh, come on. Wow. No. This is more of the same. They really pull hard. Well, this is going to be another 14-incher, I think. If you watch these videos, you know I'm not good at guessing the length of fish. Yeah, I say 13 1/4. Down the hole she goes. And that one swam off nice. So I got 2 in the bucket. One I kept because it was kind of hurt, I think. And one that's really nice. Wow. As soon as I get down there, I get. Well, this one's a little better. Oh, yeah. And it's a walleye. How about that? Here's a nice good keeper walleye. And it is 16-incher. And he didn't look any bigger. I better get some more lines on there. Because this is where the walleyes are. Hate to have both lines out of the water when they're coming through. Nice fish. Good. That's 3 in the bucket now. Here he comes again. Boom. Well, he's gonna bite this other one too. Yep, I'm gonna have a double. Yeah, I got one on this one too. Well, he's little. Maybe he'll get off. 10 to you, buddy. Oh, this one's going to be a 14-incher, I'm sure. His eyes are kind of bugging out, so I'm going to keep this one. But it is, yeah, 14-incher. Well, I got to check this one. There was a fish on this one. That's probably him heading to the bottom right now. All right, I've been shutting the camera off here and there, and I've caught 5 walleyes now, kept the 1. And I'm down to my last fish. The next fish that either doesn't swim away real good or is over 14 inches is going to end my day here. He's on this one. Okay. It's a nicer fish. If I can get him in, he's going to keep. That's what I'm saying. Look at him. He's way off to the side. Got all my lines. 14 and a half, 15-inch sauger. His eyes are bugging out, so he's the champion today. Yeah, it's a nice fish. That is a 16-inch sauger. There you go. I got a couple of littler ones that I kept because they weren't capable of going back. All right. And I've got 4 nice ones. I've got 5 saugers and 1 walleye in there. But it was, geez, it was a nice morning here. So I'm going to hook onto the fish house and pull it in with me today. Well, I may be here for another hour just untangling this line. But I'll get that done. See, to find this right at the end of the season, lucky guy. So I hope you've enjoyed these videos this winter. Like I said, I might be back if I'm fishing outside somewhere, but heck, this also could be it. But if it is, thanks for watching. Subscribe to the Kurt Quinnell YouTube channel. If you want to stay up to date on what's going on in Lake of the Woods, I'll have open water stuff for you all summer too. Had more this winter because I wasn't guiding. I'll be guiding this summer, so I'll try to get a report on every week for you. But ice fishing seems to be what everyone gets crazy about anyway. So again, thanks for following along this year. And if you're coming out fishing yet this winter, just call ahead at the place you're going out of. They'll keep you safe, and they'll let you know what the latest information that you need to know. While I continue to untangle this, I'll just say I'm Kurt Quinnell from Lake of the Woods, and hopefully I see you out here soon somewhere on the ice. So long, everybody. Thanks.